Hello, welcome to the Tribune. Today we are with the founder of SPIC MACAY, Kiran Seth, who's on a journey from Kashmir to Kanyakumari on a cycle. Let's talk to him a bit more and know about his journey and SPIC MACAY. Welcome to the city, sir.
Thank you, welcome. Tell me.
So, sir, what makes you undertake such an expedition?
Well, um I looked at it this way that people, out of curiosity, that a 73-year-old man is cycling from Srinagar, trying to cycle from Srinagar to Kanyakumari, let's go and see. So when they come to see me, then I'm able to draw them into the actual objectives of SPICMAC. Right? Of course, there's the first objective is very clear cut. It is good for the health. It's good not only for the physical health, but good for mental health and also spiritual advancement. It becomes a total meditation if you're cycling all alone. And I cycle all alone. I don't have a car accompanying me normally, and I don't have any other cyclists accompanying me normally. Okay? So that's the first very, very important thing. Of course, environmentally also it's very good. The second, which is very important, is that this movement, SPIC MACAY, Society for the Promotion of Indian Classical Music and Culture amongst Youth, which we started 45 years ago at IIT Delhi, that is a very abstract, subtle concept. To draw people in, first I draw them in physically, like through this cycling, and then tell them about what this particular movement can do for them, for their youth. I go to schools and colleges, and we try and induct young people, old people, people like you, into SPIC MACAY so that we can take this to every child in the country by 2030. Our beautiful classical music, our beautiful classical dances, folk forms, our crafts, our cinema classics, our yoga and meditation, all these things must go into the lives of young people. And the third objective is to bring a little bit of Mahatma Gandhi's message of simple living and high thinking, which I think we are forgetting a little. So that message of simple living and high thinking, I translated it into buying a cycle, which is total cost 7,000 rupees, with small basket and things 7,500. One gear, no gears, no shockers, no disc brakes, and with 3 pairs of clothes approximately, I'm trying to do this cycle trip from Srinagar to Kanyakumari, to give this message that you can be very, very in a state of ananda with very little. And also Mahatma Gandhi's message, very important message of our beautiful composite heritage, which again I think we are tending to forget.
Sir, why a cycle? Why not go on foot or take a car or a bike?
Yeah, it could have been going by foot. That's the other alternative. I agree with you. But not on a bike or car. Then the whole purpose is defeated. You see, if you want to do anything, if you really want to do seva, as Mother Teresa put it, she used to say very beautifully that if you really want to do seva, service, then you have to have pain. Without pain, it's not service. So when anybody says, look, oh, I'm doing voluntary service, sitting in an air-conditioned room and having nice coffee, tea and everything, then I don't think it's actually service. True service means, has to involve pain. So walking would have been good. Cycling is also good. Maybe cycling would be in this day and age a little more, a little better, because we are trying to attract the youth. and the youth would be attracted to a cycle more than they would to an attracted to a person walking, I think. Because cycling has become a sort of a fad, and I can link up, I think, better with them if I cycle. Another thing is also there, I'll be able to cover this distance also in a shorter period of time.
So 45 years of SPIC MACAY, how close to the goal you set for yourself do you feel?
Oh, the goal is very, very, very far away still. We have hardly scratched the surface. What are 5,000 events in a country like India? The 20 lakh institutions. We have hardly done, we have done just scratched the surface. And I think if we really want to achieve that, we require help of many, 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 many more people, and people like you. And I want to also say that, all those who can give a little bit of their time, do come for that meeting which we are having on 10th from 6 to 7:30 at, yeah, we can give that address if you can. I'll feel grateful. Yeah.
And sir, in this journey, what have been the major highs and if there are any lows?
Highs and lows are part of it. It can't be without highs and lows. Look, walking up the mountain from Srinagar to coming to Jammu, from Banihal, going up like that, dragging the cycle, raining, really a tough thing. But the highs, you see beautiful waterfalls, you see beautiful mountains, and you are all alone. That state of, connecting with yourself within is beautiful, beautiful. But there have been highs and lows. So, you see, doing it one day is not difficult. But getting up every morning at about 3:30, 4 a.m., getting your mind ready that you have to do this thing today, that you may not feel like doing it one day, but you have to get yourself up and ready. You have to do it. And sometimes you get food which is very good. Sometimes you get food which is not so healthy. Sometimes you get water that's not so good. Sometimes you get to stay in a place that's wonderful. Sometimes you get a place which is not so wonderful. So the highs and lows have been there right through. Sometimes very hot, sometimes it's nice, very, very pleasant. And sometimes really cold also. When we were up there in Srinagar, it was really cold at times. So it's a mixed bag. But that's how it should be. It cannot be one thing.
And where do you get energy to undertake this journey in this extreme weather, this sweltering heat in places, this rain in Himachal, and such unpredictable weather?
When you are in love, bhool jaat khan pan roop rang aanvan. That's what it is. When you are in love, and this is love with no after effect. Other loves have got after effects. This is a beautiful love. So that's what pushes me.
And sir, pandemic affected the world on a large scale in different fields. How was the scene of classical arts changed, and how did it, alter SPIC MACAY's journey, if at all?
The alteration in classical music. Well, you see, like things do change in the world. Some changes are for the better, but many changes are not so good also. You see, the main purpose of the classical music should not change. And I think that is what we have to be little careful about. That it brings in the qualities of patience, dhairya, concentration, and it brings in the quality of upliftment, not entertainment. See, we have got for entertainment we have so many things. We have Arjit Singh, we have Badshah, we have Gurdas Singh Maan, all are wonderful, But we must also have something for upliftment. And that is what I think our classical music can do. As you know, all shabads are all in classical music, even with the rag clearly specified, even with the tal clearly specified. So we must make an attempt that the uplifting character of our classical music doesn't change into entertainment only. That's it.
Many of us know about your introduction to classical arts. For our young viewers, can you share how did you get in touch with classical arts and decided to dedicate your life to this cause?
Well, I've not dedicated my life to it because I still love my mathematics, I must tell you. I love operations research. I love the subject that I have taught for 47 years for about 47 years in IIT Delhi. So I feel that the classical arts have given me nutrition to be able to do better in whatever I have done. And how it was that I was a student at IIT Kharagpur and I used to sing Western music with the guitar. But we used to have a very far-sighted staff member who used to organize a whole night of Indian classical music. And we used to go there just to see who has come and who has not come, sit at the back, play cards, go to sleep. We were not interested in this, but he planted a seed into us, into me, that is still growing into a massive, massive, massive tree from which I derive my nutrition, from which I'm doing this cycle yatra. All these things are, I take the nutrition from that lovely tree inside. So, I don't know, it happened as a fluke to me. Why should it happen as a fluke? It should be our birthright. Right?
And sir, starting from the late 70s to today, lots is said about, youth, that they are different today, generation is different, lots of things. And lots of volunteers become part of SPIC MACAY. Have you seen a change, generational shift?
Oh yes, there'll be a lot of changes. See, students today are much brighter, much sharper than us when we were at their age. We were buddhus. But what happened is that maybe because of Darwin's theory of evolution, maybe because of opening up of the skies, but they definitely are sharper. But they have two qualities which are lacking. One is a quality of dhairya, of patience. If that is not there, that is a boundary condition to understand anything of what we have in our heritage. That has gone. And faith, Vishwas. Faith in, you see something, let me try it out. They have been tried for such a long time, let me check it out. That faith and that patience, if they bring into their lives, they'll be a 1-2 combination. Right now, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook have taken over their lives and they require things immediate. But that doesn't happen in our heritage.
Any last message for our viewers?
No, I just say that do give a little time to do a little introspection, some chintan manan, as to what is this massive, beautiful thing that has been handed to us through through thousands of years, which today we treat with not that much respect as it deserves. That's it. Okay?
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye.